everybody. Happy St. Patrick's Day. It is time for our What's New at the Doodlebug. So I'm Hannah for the Doodlebug in Jasper, Indiana. Welcome, welcome. And every day, well, almost every day, we try to go live around 4-ish to show you some of the great new things that we just got in at the store. And sometimes if we don't have anything new, then we do a technique, explain something, whatever we can do to keep our 4 o'clocks kind of rolling. It's a great little thing for me in the midday because I know that once I do my live, it's almost time to go home. So it's almost quitting time. Not that I love leaving the store, but it is a job. So it's always kind of nice. I get ready for my 4 o'clock. And then once we're done, I know it's kind of smooth sailing. It's almost time to go home. So anyway, today is St. Patrick's Day. Hopefully you guys are a little lucky today. I decked out in my cutesy tootsy little St. Patrick's Day pants. I did get made fun of just a little bit at home before I left this morning, and I am totally okay with that. So anyway, I have got a fun reorder for you guys. A few new things on here, but some great restocks. I'm going to show you that. And then I wanted to do something kind of fun for St. Patrick's Day. So we're going to do a little flash sale at the end with all kinds of great items. Now, a lot of stores do like 17% off and things like that, but I'm just like, this is stuff that I, would love to move out of the store to make room and a little bit of cash flow for new stuff that is coming. So we're going to do double St. Patrick's Day. So it's going to be 34% off, not 17, but 34. You're going to get extra lucky at the Doodlebug. Okay, maybe that's my tagline, get extra lucky at the Doodlebug. Maybe that's what I'll be today. So anyway, I'm going to flip the camera around. We're going to check out all the fun new stuff, and I'm going to show you all those great new items, okay? Or not great new, I'm going to show you new, but those great new sale items. There we go. Sorry, I had a notification that came. As you know, we are leaving for Gatlinburg tomorrow. Store's still open, don't worry. But so the moms that are the chaperones have been kind of texting all day. I had to run a Rule King this morning and get wool socks. This is not the time of the year to buy wool socks, mind you, so my selection was very slim at the Rule King this morning. And wool socks out of season are very expensive too. I'm like, holy bejesus. I picked up socks, that I texted the other moms. I got 5 packs of socks, and it was like $75. I kind of, when I had to check out. Now, luckily, I'll be paid back for most of that, but it's just crazy for socks. The guy was like, this is kind of expensive. I'm like, yeah, you think? So anyway, let's put the camera around and let's do something fun though before. We do card swaps here at the store, and I try to do them every couple months. So this one was a spring swap. I want to show you guys. So I usually try and keep the swaps around 12 because 12 cards, 12, 13 cards, that's very manageable. And so we had enough for 2 swaps this time. Some people want to be in both swaps. They don't mind making 25, cards or anything like that. So I've got 2 different piles I'm going to show you, and not everybody makes the same card. So some of these are going to be a little bit different from pile to pile, but I just want to show you some of the adorable cards that are in these. Cute little fold open. This one here that uses the Pink Fresh washi tape. I love the foil paper on that one. This is that beautiful Simple Vintage Bloom line. So many cute little cards for the swap. Are these not adorable? Love, love, love them. So fun. So that is, and like I said, some people do a little bit different ones. So each pile may be a little different, but that's the one swap on that side of the store. And then over here, I've got cards for the other swap that we had going on. I love this one with the cute little page toppers in there. Stinking cute. The slim line. So a couple people did slim lines this time. This gal, she was in both swaps.
And that one kind of cool. Neat. That one there. Another slim line. Very, very fun. So that is our card swaps for this time. That is something that I do if you're like, oh, wow, I didn't even know about that. That's something, like I said, I try and do that every couple months. I send it out by email. You sign up just like you're signing up for a class, and then you can drop off your cards or mail in your cards because there's a good chunk of these that we will be mailing back to people. You just pay your postage back. So that's our card swaps that we do. All right, so enough of that. Let's jump into new stuff. So Vintage Life in Bloom, as you know, that line is selling down crazy, crazy quick. We were able to get one of the most popular papers back in. This is the 4x6 Elements. That's just a fun one to cut apart. So it's got great elements on that side and a beautiful print on the other. So that's one paper we were able to order back in. Tranquility, that line from 49 and Market has done so well for us, and we got back in the wildflower laser cuts for that line. We have all the papers for this line, collection kits, lots of other embellishments as well. So if you're looking at this and you haven't seen it yet and you're like, I really love those colors, definitely go onto our website, check out Tranquility. Just type in Tranquility and everything Tranquility should pop up for you. But the laser cuts are just so detailed. You can kind of see that. So pretty. These are finally back in stock. I keep telling you every time we do an order and something tonic comes in or Nuvo comes in, I feel like I just do a little dance of joy. They have had such struggles and pains trying to get things over to the States. And then on top of it, and this is just me, it's a rumor then, I'm just starting rumors, I'm sure that affected their business. Tonic just sold. They sold to somebody. So hopefully that was a good move for them. But I tell you what, I know COVID has really affected so many businesses. There's been lots of places that have sold here just in the last, few months in all kinds of industries. So yeah, definitely, some changes there, but I don't know if it was part of the sales, not getting a whole bunch of stuff shipped because I'm sure you have to freeze assets and things like that. I don't know. But anyway, finally getting Tonic back into the store. So excited about that. This one here is the craft spoon. Love this for my embossing powders, my glitters. It is so perfect just to get a spoon a little bit out. Little scoop on the end there. And I mean, honestly, I don't think I've been able to have these in. I haven't been able to get them in for like a year. That's how long, maybe even more. We have not had these on the shelf. And not for lack of trying, they just have not been here at all. They couldn't get them manufactured. So craft spoons are back in. Undo adhesive remover. Every time I show you this thing or this, I tell you guys, it's one of those things you don't need all the time, but whenever you need it, you're so glad you have it. I've had my same bottle, I bet, maybe for 10 years. Anybody want to chime in if you've had a bottle of Nuvo on your shelf for that long? A little goes a long way. And again, you don't use it all the time. As long as you put the cap on really well, it may evaporate a little bit. Again, like I said, I've had mine for 10 years. It may evaporate a little bit over time because it is a solvent remover, but it is awesome. It is photo safe as well too, acid free. It was designed originally by, I heard the story years ago because this product has been around forever, that it was designed by a dry cleaner trying to get gum and things like that off of clothing. And as you can see here, it removes wax from carpet and removes gum from carpet. And it'll also take paper off your office supplies here, removes price stickers, removes stickers and residue, and photographs. So that's kind of how it came into the hobby industry. People were trying to get their photos out of those old, what they called magnetic albums. I don't know why they call them magnetic. It was just glue strips. There was no magnet in there, but trying to get those photos that were stuck on those glue strips out because you were ripping your pictures trying to get them out. And so this will get photos out of those old photo albums as well. So Undo back in stock. For Rouge, remember this is one of the newer lines that 49 and Market just came out with, not the newest. This was the January release. So we got back in the tape, the fabric tape. I want to call it washi, but I guess it's not necessarily washi anymore, but it's on a roll like washi is, and it is fabric. Kind of, you can hear that or not as I'm scratching it. So we got the fabric rolls back in. What else? I showed you guys these yesterday. I had them on 2 different orders just to try and get them in here as quickly as possible. So these are those beautiful ombre crystals. This one here is Magic Potion. Remember, one side is colored and the other side, all that silver you're seeing, that's the back side. So technically, I think you could use them for the back side as well too. This one here with all the blacks and yellows, I love that one. This one is called Glittering Mountains. This one with the pinks and reds, Twilight. Greens and blues, Enchanted Forest. This one here, I think this is like one of my favorites though, because it's got reds, oranges, pinks, golds. That one is Pixie Dust. This next one here is called Sparkle and Shine. This one here I ordered way too much because I was hoping it was going to be in time for our kit club this month, and it just got here, and the kit clubs are already going out. So I've got a whole bunch of blue ones here. I have to figure out something to do. This one is called Starry Sky. But this would match Inkwell from 49 and Market perfectly. Speaking of more 49 and Market and Inkwell, we got back in the tickets for Toasted, or Toast. Not Toasted, but Toast. Open those up. So your little tickets here. On your tickets, Starry Sky, please. You got it, ma'am. I think anyone that is getting that Inkwell Kit Club for the month, like I said, this is going to match it perfectly. It just did not get here in time, and I had to get my kits out. So on your tickets here, these guys, this one and this one, they are both printed on both sides. Super cool. And then these a little bit more detailed with the images, those are only on one side. We got in for Toast and also Inkwell. Last week, I did a video and I showed you a little bit of how to use this metallic gilding paste or gilding polish, and I used Enchanted Gold. And Miss Debbie is on here, and Debbie loved the color that I used and wanted the exact color. All right, ladies, awesome with the Starry Skies. Thank you. You're going to love them with your kits because I know all 3 of you are getting kits this month. Debbie wanted this exact color that I used, and so we got that in for her. So if you watch the video, actually, I can go over here and I think, are my samples still out? Where did we put those? I got to think. Oh, I think they're with the embossing folders. Yeah, I think they are. But I've got samples that we did last week using this color. And we do have other ones as well too. Might as well show you those while I'm over here. We've got this one here is called Silver Dream. This one here has got glitter in it, so it's one of the glitter kiss ones. This one here is called Dark Bronze Kiss. Yes, Monica says she loves those little glitter drops because they have a very low profile, so you can mail them without issues. Yes, there were so many people that used those this time on their card swap cards. Beautiful too. This one here is a regular metallic one. It's called Purple Paradise. This one here is an opal, so that is going to be very similar to this gold one here, giving you different looks kind of on different colors. So it's got the opal essence in there. This one's called Golden Flamingo Opal Polish. And then this one here is called Carmine Red Gilding Polish. So those are those. Purple Paradise too, you got it. I will add that to your gold one. We've already got pulled for you, Miss Debbie. Thank you. All right, coming back over. All right. Back in stock, the little plum flowers from 49 and Market. We keep those in our Plum Grove section, and they match perfectly with that line. And as you can see, we got back in a Plum Grove collection kit. Our papers have sold down so much we can no longer make collection kits ourselves for you guys, and the line is still selling well. I just don't think I want to order all the papers open stock again. So now we're ordering our collection kits in. So Plum Grove collection kits are in. Oh, Tranquility, I forgot. Here's another little part for Tranquility. We got back in the washi tape. That's postage tape. This is a new item right here. Our flea market is slowly trickling in. We did flea market in what we've gotten in so far. We've gotten collection kits in. We've gotten the journaling bits and pieces in and 6x8 paper pads in. And now we've got the decorative brads. And I think I told you guys the other day, if you got this Let's Get Crafty line, if you got that a couple years ago, Flea Market uses a lot of the same colors. So if you've got bits and pieces of the Let's Get Crafty left over, but you need more stuff for it, check out the Flea Market line because these colors will work together, which is nice. That way it's not the same theme, but it gives you a little more longevity for your product. I do like that. You know, sometimes I like when companies redo some of their colors, just not the same theme. You've heard me talk about, I don't like that Easter's the same color, you know, from certain companies every single year because it's always, you know, Easter that way. So I want a little bit different. More from 49 and Market. As you can tell, 49 Market is selling really well for us because we've got a lot of 49 and Market restocks. This is the Rouge Sentiment Rub-Ons. Their rub-ons go on like butter. I have so many of you, and thank you. Whenever you come in, you tell me how well these go on, how much you love these rub-ons, so much better than the rub-ons we all started with like 15 years ago that would crack and break and you'd have, you know, chunks and part of it would rub on and part of it wouldn't and you hated rub-ons. You were scared to use them. These are wonderful. And rub-ons go on like anything. So you can put them on glass, plastic. People put them on home decor stuff that you want to seal it. If you're doing it for home decor, that is going to get cleaned. But if it's just, you know, a little wall hanging, you don't have to seal that. You can put that on as your transfer. Really, really fun. Our Wonderland paper pad that we just got in the other day already sold. So we've got it back restocked. Again, this is a very Alice in Wonderland themed, but steampunky. So I love it. It's got great, you know, masculine colors in it. It's very whimsical, and it's got that steampunk look that a lot of us love. Flowers and Showers. We got these in the other day for special order, and you saw my post. I totally forgot who I special ordered it for, but when I cleaned my desk 2 days ago, I found who it was for. So I would have eventually been able to tell her, but I posted and said, and it was Miss Dottie, and she was just like, oh, it was me. But I knew I wrote it down somewhere. I just put it on a random piece of paper on my desk, not in the special order book, because I told myself, oh, you'll remember to write it down later. I didn't, or I lost my note. But we got Flowers and Showers back in stock, and I believe we still have some of the die cut ephemera packs on the shelf to add to this. And then here's the back for the sticker sheet. Well, hello to you too, Miss Starla. Hope your week is going well. That Tranquility, the solid colors, those are back in stock. We've already pulled special orders. I know the Toast film strips sold out that first day. And this is kind of our very first restock order for Toast and Inkwell. So a lot of you probably got a text or a phone call today if you had these on your special order, kind of as our back order list. But I've got 3 left to go on the shelf for Toast. Inkwell envelopes, those are back in stock. So these are super cute little envelopes. And then they've got all kinds of little labels and journaling spots that you can put in them or just use in other places. And I just saw today the cutest layout. Dang, I did not share that. I don't even know if I took a screenshot of it, but it had little envelopes on the front and all kinds of cute things popping out of the envelopes, and then a big 6x6 or 4x6 picture. So the 4x6 picture was here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, I think it had 6 little envelopes right there on the side with different things popping out. It was really, really cute. If I can find it again, I will show it to you guys. Oh, here's the decorative brads down here again. They must have just gotten separated in the pile. Plum Grove, again, like I said, we keep just restocking that line. It is such a beautiful line. Got back in the rub-ons. I think these didn't make it out of the Facebook Live last time. I'm going to open this one up because this one here, I think, of almost all other rub-ons, I think this is the one that you can use the most with other lines as well too. So again, this is for the Plum Grove. But see, those are just really good colors. Though I think those will match lots of different lines. But the colors are so prominent and bright. If you were doing cards with these, you could just put these on a white card base and, you know, keep it nice and bright and clean with the white background. And then some of these rub-ons on there. Stamp a sentiment. Pop it up, you know, kind of layer behind it. Pop it up on top of the rub-ons. Be beautiful. Same thing with these. Because, I mean, look how pretty that just looks on the white background. So you wouldn't even necessarily, if you don't have the rest of this line, you wouldn't even need it. Just this rub-on pack alone would make some beautiful cards. Look at all these. Just as a card background, would that not be just awesome? So pretty. You could ink blend too, so you can ink blend and then put rub-ons on top of it. And there are some sentiments in here, so if you wanted to use this just as a card maker's pack, you definitely could do that. So there's the rub-on set for Plum Grove. Foundations pages for the 49 and Market books. This is the super fun one. I do love this one. This one has a little folio, and there's all different kinds of ways that you can do the folio. You can see there's different little waterfalls they've put in the folio as well. Vertical, horizontal. Plum Grove rub-ons. My goodness. Say that 5 times fast. You got it, Miss Cheryl. These here, I know the other day I told you that I had another order coming in from Tailored Expressions that had more of these little treat boxes because they were sold before they even got here. We had one that was a special order, and then I just ordered one extra. I didn't know. You never know. And that one was gone before the order even got here. Someone else asked for it. So I ordered 2 more. So this makes the cutest little bunny head. I'll flip it over so you can kind of see how big your box is going to be. Not a super big box, but definitely you could put a couple small little items in there. And then it also includes the stamps here, so you can stamp your cute little bunny face on your treat wrap. I think we are finally stocked with all of our alphabet soup labels, or alphabet soup letters. We got coral back in and black. Black was the one that we had been out of. It never made it to the shelf. The few that we got in, I know you guys snagged, or we had special orders for them. But finally, all of them are in. So we've got the whole rainbow now. But black is back in stock. And then, like I said, we got in coral as well too. So Miss Donna, I think you were the last one on the list for black. And then we shipped your order out. So that is on its way to you, my friend. All right, so that's all the new stuff. Woohoo! And let's go ahead and we're going to check out. I'm going to grab my water here. Hey, Stacy. How are you? I'm doing good. All right, let's check out our sale items for the day. Oh, Debbie, I see it. Black alphabet. You got it, my friend. Do you need me? Oh, you need a card. Hold on just a minute, friends. Leslie, will you just fill out a $50 gift card? Yep. And then just give it a number at the top and snap a picture of it. And then I'll put it in the system because it's a donation. So I've got to hand put it in. No, it's okay. I meant to have that done. And I just told Leslie a little bit ago, it is 4 o'clock. I don't know where the day went. So yes, no worries. I love your green. You look super cute today. Oh, and you got your Master of Malarkey shirt on. I love it. All right, friends. So who is ready for some St. Patrick's Day deal? So again, remember everything I'm going to show you, not 17% off, 34% off. And I realize when I do this, I tend to do stamps and dies. I ignore you not card makers, but I ignore you scrapbookers. So we're going to start with scrapbook stuff. So I've got a cat collection kit here. It's great colors, and as you can see from the top here, there are lots of prints in there that are not pet and cat related. So if you don't need a whole collection kit for your little furry friend, there are lots of good solids in here that you can use for other things. So regularly it is $15.29 for the collection kit. It's going to be 34% off. I'm not for sure what that is. Okay. But $1.50 would be 10%. So $1.50 times 3. So $1.50, $1.50, that's 3. So $4.50. So it's going to be like what, $5 off, maybe a little bit more than that. So this is the Meow collection kit. Okay. 34% off. I've got some fun chipboards here from Graphic 45. This one here is the cottage. Oh, and I've only got one of that Meow. One of this one as well, 34% off. It's just got beautiful colors in it. Again, they are going to work well on all different kinds of layouts, projects, because they're good colors. These are normally $6.79, 34% off. This one was such a fun line. This one is the Wild and Free chipboard from 49 and Market, 34% off. I'm saying 49, Graphic 45. Too many 45s or 40s. Too many 40s. Graphic 45. This one is the Come One, Come All. So little chipboards there. And from that line as well is the solids. Come One, Come All solids. This one here, Cottage Life, you got it, my friend. This one here is normally $16.79 for 16 sheets of their solids. Let me just kind of flip through there so you can see, because they're not, even though it was in the Come One, Come All line, so that side is kind of, circus themed, but the back is not. So that way you could use this, and those are beautiful too. So just good solid basic colors. So that one there, Come One, Come All solids pack, 34% off. This one here is a fun little steampunk one. This one is from Stamperia. They're all in there. They just kind of fell out of the package because they are laser cut little wood enamel pieces. They are regularly $8.89, 34% off. But there's that guy there, that guy there. And there's two more big pieces stuck behind here, if I can get those to come up for us. Maybe not. That one's got a really cool hot air balloon on it. And then the other one, I think, has a quote on it. I can't even get into the packaging. It's like sealed around it. Oh, struggle train here, friends. There we go. Life is the journey. There we go. Okay, so there's that one. Next up, I've got two of this one. Two collection kits from Fancy Pants. They're called My Type. Flip that over so you can see the colors in there. It's going to come with ephemera, and it's got enamel dots in there as well. There we go. Enamel dots, ephemera, and then you can see some of the prints that are going to be in there. Good wood grain in there, some stripes. So again, that's going to be 34% off for that. I've got two of those. This one here is the complete photo guide to hand lettering and calligraphy. So this has got all different things about different hand styles, different ways to letter. It's got some pages that you're going to use tracing paper on to practice your writing. like your basic strokes, takes you through different kinds of calligraphy in here. Different writing utensils that you can use in there. Go back to the back a little more. There we go. Here are some of the practice pages here. So all different kinds of styles. I think it's even got some, so you can do, yeah, graphics with them as well. So kind of showing you a little bit of computer stuff that you can do as well. Like that one there, I think it even took you through, yep, scanning and editing with your phone, which is kind of cool. Okay, so that there. Normally this book is, I think, $23, 34% off. All right, next up is Rabbit Hole Design. So we've got a line from Rabbit Hole that's going to be all 34% off today. First one is called, it does not say what it's called, of course, Blended Sentiments 2. But this is going to match all the next stamps I'm going to be showing you because it's all about coffee, caffeine, things like that. So caffeine and quarantine, caffeine and create, well, latte da. Happy birthday, better latte than never. Does this coffee make me look productive? Sometimes having coffee with your best friend is all the therapy you need. Coffee, the vodka of mornings. Tea, the gateway drug to biscuits. Caffeine, because adulting is hard. Current mood, caffeinated and feisty. Too much Monday, not enough coffee. Social distancing, not coffee distancing. And there's no time and place for decaf. Never, and in the trash. So that's kind of your sentiments, 34% off. And then this one here is called Caffeinated Porcupine. So prickly before coffee. Coffee makes me huggable. Hashtag hug me. This one is called Caffeinated Bee. I think he's stinking cute. Hashtag buzzed. This next one is, we've got one that we use for a sample. This one is called Caffeinated Octopus. So you can see here's our colored sample right there. And then here's the stamp. Over caffeinated, caffeine gets me cracking. And then that is the caffeine symbol. So there's that one. Next up, it's not part of the caffeine line. Oh, hold on. I got one more for the caffeine line. I buried it. I was like, I thought I had one more. This one is called the Caffeinated Vulture. He also has a die that matches him. So these will go together, not one without the other. So if you do the stamp for this one, you got to do the die. I don't want to be left with a lonely little die on the shelf. So Death Before Caffeine. Dead Before Caffeine. Keep calm and carry on. And then there's his die. Caffeinated Bee, you've got it. This next one is, let's see, it is called Clarence Surprise. So you've got this cute little squirrel holding a little balloon that is shaped like an acorn. It's got a sentiment surprise there. And I do have just one die available for that guy. Okay. The stamp is $10.39, 34% off of that. And the die is $12.39, so 34% off of that. This little guy is all by itself. So if you have the Rabbit Hole designs in your stash and you have Clarence Coffee, he was part of the coffee line, I have a die for you, 34% off. I don't have the stamp anymore, so he's just a little Lone Ranger on the shelf over there. So this one here would be 34% off for the Clarence Coffee. Sarah, I saw your Clarence Surprise. You've got it. 34% off on both of those. I'm pulling those now. So that's everything for the Rabbit Hole. I had one little Gerda Steiner over there. Just want the space on the shelf, and it was just the last one on the hook, so I was like, why not? We're going to pull this one. So it's cute little muffins. This one here has a nice little layering cap that you can put on there. And the sentiment says, muffin compares to you. You are the sweetest. And there's even a little candle there, so you can put more candles on if you need them. And so you've got muffins with kind of icing. Here's a regular muffin, and then you wouldn't have to add the candle if it's not a birthday card. That is normally $8.29, so 34% off of that. Here's a little alphabet set. I think the other day when we did LDRS, I forgot to show you this one, and it should have been when they were my featured manufacturer of the day that day. So I've got the Chloe alphabet lowercase. It's a great little lowercase alphabet. It is normally $25, and it's going to be 34% off of that. Just one of those available. Another little Lone Ranger here. This one is called Puppy Mail. So if you have Gerda Steiner in your stash and you have Puppy Mail and you need the dies, I have one little leftover Puppy Mail die, 34% off. Here's a woodware one. This is a good one here. This one has lots of good verses on it. It is only $7.99, 34% off. So this is like dirt cheap now. Sentiments like, you're pretty amazing. I love you more each day. I wish it, a wish is the start of a dream. Follow your heart. Good luck. Lots of love. Listen to your heart. It knows. You're so funny and so smart. Always look on the bright side. Remember the good times. So lucky you're my friend. So this is just a really good sentiment set. I have just two of those that we're getting rid of today at 34% off. Again, I was looking for some Lone Rangers over there. This one here, woodware sentiment, you got it, Miss Debbie. This one here is the last of my little house mouse stamps. This one is $11.29, and it's called Nutcracker. I'm going to turn it to the side so you can see it. So it's got the cutest little teacups up there, all the little mice, and then the mom mice or the mom, that's not, that looks like a squirrel almost. I'm not for sure. But anyway, she's cracking nuts. Woodware for you. I got it. Perfect. So both the woodwares are now gone, friends. So if you're watching this later on a replay, both the woodwares are gone. And it even has the names. So I guess they have a names. Amanda, Maxwell, Mud Pie, Monica, and friends. Are you leaving? Have a great weekend. And I will see you when I get back on Thursday or Friday. I'm not for sure when I'll be back. Hold down the fort for us. Oh, thank you. And you can tell him I'll call him back if it's for me. All right, moving on to Lawn Fawn. I've got some Lawn Fawn 34% off for you guys. So this one here is a slimline, simple grassy hillside stencils, but you wouldn't have to use it on just slimline cards, friends. It'll work on any of them. And you've got the positive and the negative. So you can stencil one way and you're going to get clear kind of grass underneath. And if you go this way, it's going to stencil the actual grass. So I like to do this to make layers with textures, light and dark. You can see those there. So you can see what I mean. The grass pokes up on one end and not on the other. So those are $13.29, but 34% off. I've got just 3 of those. That's just a good basic shape stencil to have. Then, now these need to go, well, it can go either way with these because we're lopsided. So these here, we've got stamps and dies to match. This one here is called Swan Soiree. It's $15.29. It's going to be 34% off, and I have just one die to match it. But you've got little sentiments like, I just, thanks, have a, life is with you, beautiful, welcome, mom. So I just want to say, happy Mother's Day. Welcome, little one. Congrats. Wishing you a lifetime of happiness. It's got a cute little pond or puddle in there as well. And again, just one die for that one. Next one. So these are combos. So these are going to go with the die. So we don't get lopsided on these. This one here is called um, Ocean, Ocean Shelfie. There we go. Ocean Shelfie, like selfie, but shelfie. And you've got the cute little octopuses on there, little squid, clams, fish, cute little camera on there. And then we've got smile. You occupy my thoughts. I love hugs you this much. You take the best shelfies and like a lot. So I love hugs like a lot. You occupy my thoughts like a lot. Cute little set there. And then, like I said, dies to match. Those go together. So this set here is $15.29. This set here is $19.29, and then 34% off your total. And then this one is just so cute. And I even debated if I wanted to put this one in the sale or not, but I did because I love this one. This one's called Lovely Latte, and it's one of those super cute little outline dies that they do. I'll flip it over so you can kind of see the little image sample on the back. There we go. See, it'll cut out that outline, so you could do it in black, you could do it in gold, you could heat emboss it, whatever you wanted to do, and then you can fill in the inside there. That die is just $15.29, and you're going to get 34% off of that. But just today, because it's our St. Patrick's Day flash sale, and we wanted it to be double lucky, so extra lucky for you. All right. Whew. I think that's it, friends. So hopefully you found some good stuff in today's live. If you have any questions, you can always post them here in the comments. And then whenever I check the comments, I will answer your questions back. But if you're tuning in kind of late, so we started with just some reorders, some fun stuff there. We had a lot of 49 in market in our reorders because this is the one. Oh, tell me my battery. And the newest lines hit, and then we started to sell out of those really quick. So this is my first little reorder with the Inkwell toast and then the travel line to come back in stock. So lots of 49 in market there. And then make sure you watched till, well, of course you're at the end here, but if you're just joining now, make sure you watch the replay. Watch till the end, because then we had some really good, hopefully good anyway, sales for St. Patrick's Day. So I think that's it, friends. That's all I got. So this is peace out until late next week. Leslie will keep posting new stuff and pictures, things like that. Not for sure if she will do a live or not for you guys. But this mama needs some prayers for sanity and safe driving as she treks across Indiana and Kentucky into Tennessee, taking 11, yes, 11 senior boys on their spring break trips. Now, I am going with other moms for my sanity. There is no way I would come back without medication, lots of medication if I took them all on my own. So there's 5 moms going, so that way we're still outnumbered, but I think we have enough authority between all of us to keep them in line. But I say that jokingly. We have a really good group of boys, so we're taking them. Not weird. They're going fly fishing. We were not allowed to go because they didn't want their days ruined with the moms tagging along. So we're going to have fun. Thank you. Yes, I will have fun. Thank you for the safe travels. I cannot wait. You're driving back from Tennessee now. Haha, that is awesome. Well, safe travels to you guys too. I am very excited. I have never been to Gatlinburg. So for me, that's kind of cool as well. I've never been. When I was younger, we did go to the Smoky Mountains. I don't think we went to Gatlinburg though. So my mom and stepdad were really big into going to every cave they could find. And one summer, that's what we did. Like we rented a van, like, this is in the 80s, and it was one of those vans that had like carpet everywhere. We rented this like, deluxe van or whatever they were called back then. That had a little table and everything in it. You remember those? So we rented one of those. We went. It was my mom, my stepdad, his brother, and girlfriend at the time, now wife, and that's what they did. And get the coupons. Okay, I will. I don't know what that means, but I will do that. And we went to like campgrounds and we camped and we went through every cave possible. And mind you, I was an only child, so I had no one to talk to, no one to hang out with. We did a lot of hiking. I was very chunky, so I did not enjoy that trip at all. And I don't think they enjoyed it a whole lot because I complained a lot. I remember complaining a lot. So if I remember complaining a lot, it was probably 10 times worse than what I actually even remember. So, all right, well, my phone is ringing. I am telling you good guys, goodbye. Have a great next few days, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.